Hello, welcome in. I'm Rin,
I'm Derek.
and this is a Flosstube. Welcome into people who've been here before. Welcome to new people. If you're so inclined, you could like, comment, and subscribe. I'm actually saying the YouTube things this time.
And we have our microphones this time.
Well, yeah, we just started filming a few minutes ago, and Derek's like, "Oh, where are the microphones?" I'm like, "Well, darn it." So hit
We're
start
on
over.
the ball now.
Now.
Starting now.
Yeah. Well, they'll never see that other part. You didn't even have to mention
Exactly.
it, Derek. It's not like they were going to see that.
Yeah, I know. It's more humanizing, you know. We make things up. We don't really care. We're still
Isn't
going
that
with it.
everybody on the internet?
Probably.
Isn't that everybody everywhere?
Well, like some things are very curated these days.
I don't know. We learned that from the toys that made us.
Oh,
None of those people had any idea what they were doing.
Yeah, total accents the whole way.
I know. I love that with He-Man. Oh, yeah, we're going to make a show. We're going to make a show. I don't know. We're going to make a show.
Yeah, just totally BSing the whole way.
It doesn't show at all.
Yeah. Anyway.
All right, some whips. Let's go. All right, let's hold it a little closer. So we've got the horror movie Sal from Wolfpack Creations. I did Chucky and the Camp Crystal Lake sign. Since the last time you saw it, I've gotten to about 25%. So this one's going to be put aside for a little while. I'm going to sub in a new stitch along this month. I'm making progress though. I'm getting there.
Huh?
I'm trying to finish things. You know, this one is fun. I like this one because it's all like little things, and you can like finish a thing, and it feels like a little finish. It's like, oh, I finished that little character.
And it is a good pattern for the random blood spatter pattern you have.
Yeah, the blood spatter. When I got this fabric, I got this sound. I was like, oh, this fabric is perfect.
There are only so many patterns that are, you know,
appropriate
for a blood spatter pattern, so it's good.
Okay, I also had a new start. I started Spring and Stars Hollow from Black Needle Society. That's this part over here.
Okay.
So I've done 2 of them. We've got summer, we got autumn over there, and now I've started spring, so you can see the rest of the guitars in, and I've started doing like the sign and other stuff. So now the guitar sort of has like 2 different colors on the guitar body, because I think I might have pulled different skeins of the same color. I don't care. I did it and it was like, well, one half is the summer half of the guitar, one half is the spring half of the guitar.
There's more sunlight.
Yeah. Sure. I'm gonna go with it.
Yeah.
Redoing it. But you can see I'm getting there. And then I'll have winter over on this end. So more than halfway.
Yeah.
That's exciting. I have fun working on this project. I mean, it's technically a full coverage project, but it doesn't feel as daunting as like, well, the next one I'm gonna have. The next one we have is Minnie the Possibilities Evolutions from Heaven and Earth Designs. I made some pretty good progress on that this month. I'm getting there on page 2, making good progress. You can really see Vaporeon now, their little face.
Yeah,
it's looking good. So yeah, I've nearly got 3 little evolutions in there. I'm hoping I can finish the page this month, because on my full coverages, I'm trying to finish a page before I move on to the next one.
You could probably do that.
Yeah. I think I've got about 3,000 left in there, which is doable for me. Maybe not for everybody.
Yeah.
Unless I get like distracted when my Disgaea game comes in tomorrow.
Well, yes, that's possible. And plus, that's also a contingent of like how many other patterns are you going to work on this month? Because like, yeah, you could totally do 3,000, but like, will another pattern take its place? Stay tuned.
Hey, I've already met one of my goals for this month, so I'm pretty excited about that. Which that's going to come up in just a second and finishes. So that's all of my whips. Now we're going to see Derek's whips. Plural. Derek has 2.
And I'm not really happy about it. But circumstances being what they are.
Yes. So let's show that one first. So Derek, you've seen he's working on Summer Beach Day from the Frosted Pumpkin. It's super cute. The problem is the 2 fancy flosses we don't have. And they're pretty substantial colors in the pattern.
Yeah, they're like all up here,
The wave
and
and
yeah, the
stuff.
wave. There's a lot.
There's a lot of it. So Derek was kind of running out of things to do that he could easily count to. And I was like, well, why don't we get you one of the Christmas cards? Because those are small and we need to do them.
Yeah, it's what
So
is it? Is it May yet? Yeah, it's May.
Yeah, it's May.
Yeah. So yeah, we haven't really done any
Any?
of them.
No, we
Yeah.
haven't done any.
So yeah.
So yeah, this one is some Furry Tales cards from World of Cross Stitch from a while ago. I don't know exactly, but
And look at that!
Yeah,
It's
there's not a lot to see.
Can't
on
really
it.
tell. It's part of a coat that
Yeah.
is a mouse.
I think it's her dress. Yeah.
Dress
something. It's fine.
Clothing.
You'll probably see the finished thing next time.
Yes.
You can finish that in 2 weeks.
Probably, yeah.
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 Yeah. It's a fair bit of stitching, but you know, it's not too horrendously difficult. So
It's the amorphous blob.
Come back next time.
It'll look like something, I swear.
For more. Okay. Finishes. I have 2 finishes. First one is my Festive Flareon. You can see I've done another one. Oh, look at them. Oh. So I have 4 little, an Eevee and 3 Evolutions. So yay. Have another one. I'm doing Umbreon this month. So because I did, these are the first 3 evolutions you get with Eevee in like the very early games. So I kind of wanted to do those first because I felt like that made sense.
It does.
They're so tiny.
Yeah, they are tiny.
So tiny. I love them. Okay, next thing I worked on, or I finished, was Flying Lessons from Silver Creek Samplers. Ooh, I remembered. I didn't even write it down. So this one I started, I can't remember if it was last year or the year before in May, when I was doing Spooky Mayhem stitching. I think it might have been the year before. As I like try to process, I don't know. I'd have to look it up, but it's done. It's finally done. It's not a really huge pattern, but it just kind of like got on the back burner. And I was like, I'm going to finish one of these that I started long ago. So I started working on that at the beginning of the month, and I just finished it up today.
Hey.
But yeah, it's really cute. I love the little bats. Those are fun. And the whole thing. It says, Dusk to Dawn Fly by Night Aviation Institute, established 1692. I got this in a Black Needle Society Halloween box a couple years ago, and it's like, okay, time to finish the thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Derek doesn't have any finishes this time. Maybe next time we finish that card. Have anything else stitching related? I'm going to talk about my stats for April and my plans, but I think that was it for that sort of stuff. Sounds about right. Okay. So, exciting new feature on our channel. A wide erase board with stats. If the ring light doesn't like totally make a mess of it. We'll try. Okay. So,
yeah,
I don't know if they'll be able to read it. I don't know if I can read it. Okay.
Yeah.
So, you know what? Maybe it'd be better if I took a picture of it and put it up over your face.
That's fine. I'll allow it.
Let's see if I get... Oh, yeah. If I get it close like this, then it's not so bad with the ring light. Okay. So, for April, I worked on 10 projects. I had 4 new starts. I had 4 finishes. And my total stitches were 23,783.
That's a lot.
That's actually less than I've been doing the other months.
It's still a big number. It may be true, but still a big number.
I do a lot of stitching.
You do?
But you have no idea what your number would be. You don't count yours.
No, I don't.
Okay. Goals for May. I don't know how well this will show up, but I'm going to read these off. It'll be right. So I have things to finish. Flying Lessons, which is done. So 1 down already. I'm going to finish Tinkerbell on the Polaroid Princess Sal. Artemis on my Sailor Moon project. I've got a Mill Hill kit, Cheers, that I'm going to work on, finish this month. I've got, of course, I mentioned earlier, Festive Ombrion. And I've got another Bouville pattern, Bouville Bakery. Yay! And then other projects I'm going to just work on is the Cinderella pattern from Jonah Stitch, All Hallows Eve from Joan Elliott, and the Labyrinth Sow, and of course trying to finish that page on the evolutions. I didn't put it on there, but I think I'm going to have like sort of a sneaky surprise birthday start. Flossie Fox Shop put out this adorable pattern for May, which has Lily of the Valley, and this month is my birthday month, so there's my birth flower, and it has jackalopes on it, and I love jackalopes, and I'm just so excited, and I'm gonna say it's her birthday present to me, and she just let everybody else have it too. So yay! So I'm really excited about that. We were picking out fabric for that, and we're getting all the floss together, so see that one probably not next time because my birthday won't have been until after our next video. Yay! But I was really excited about that. I'm like, yes, it's for me. It's just for me. Just for me. So thank you for the lovely birthday present. I think that's about all for stitching related stuff.
I think so.
Yeah. So I haven't really been watching as much. I did remember the movie I couldn't remember that we had watched before the last video was Poltergeist. I mean, it's classic. My favorite part is at the end where they go to the hotel and he just like shoves the TV out of the room.
Yeah.
Can't say I blame him.
No.
See, for you younger folks, they used to put like the old tube TVs. They used to put them on like a wheeled thing in motels a lot of times. So
their cart.
Yeah, like cart. And so he just wheeled it out.
Or like if you were in school, the TV would just be wheeled in when you had like a off day or something.
I guess
what was
they
that
still
called?
do that.
Do they?
Or is it like teacher service days?
Maybe.
In service days? I don't know. I mean, I gotta imagine that they still wheel. It's just be flat screen TVs now.
Yeah, I don't know. I just remember them doing it when like after school when it was raining, or like normally you go outside and play, but you can't because it's raining.
I remember we watched the old Romeo and Juliet movie in English once because that was English related.
Sure.
Yeah. Have we watched any other movies since?
I don't think so.
I don't think we have. So we finished season 1 of Chicago Med, which we always call Drama Hospital.
Drama Hospital.
Drama Hospital. It's in like its 9th season. We kept catching it after the news, and we're finally like, we're gonna watch this dang show.
Yeah, I will get like sucked into a show, sort of like if it's on for like 5 minutes and I'm watching it, I'm like, well, I gotta see what happens.
They hook you because something crazy happens.
and they do have a lot of crazy premises for episodes.
Sometimes you get a little annoyed with me because I'm like, I bet it's such and such, and
no, she does have a thing where like she will figure something out like 30 seconds before me and kind of like spoil it right as I'm figuring stuff out.
Like the episode where the kid was a psycho.
Yeah.
I was like, that kid's a psycho. He's the one terrorizing the family, not the dad.
No, on that particular one, I did have a hunch with him because he was like
too
observant,
too personable too, like
trying
too hard. Yeah, don't
creepy
trust that.
Very creepy kid.
It reminds me of The Good Son, which I should get a copy of that and we should watch it because you haven't seen that one.
Mm-hmm.
Macaulay Culkin was really, really creepy in that. Torturing poor Elijah Wood.
Yeah.
Oh, the 90s.
Yeah, we haven't watched as many movies. I've been playing a fair amount of video games because I finally bought PS5. So
yeah, so he's been playing Cyberpunk and then more recently Baldur's Gate.
Very good game.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
And as I said before, I'm getting Disgaea 7 in the mail tomorrow. I love those games.
It does look very crazy.
It's very Japanese.
It
Let's just
it
put it that
is.
way.
It is.
It's really like out there
Like
sometimes.
I don't think I could play that game personally, but I do enjoy seeing you play it sometimes
It's
because
so fun.
the
It's a strategy
concepts.
RPG, so you basically have a board and monsters, and you move your little characters around and do your battles and stuff. I like that because I can sit there and think about it. The whole like fighting in real time, I don't do well with. Um,
They have a bunch of penguins for
oh,
some
the
reason. The
printies,
printies.
yeah, they're just sort of like slave labor, kind of.
Sure.
They're
Sure.
they're they're like damned souls that are in little penguin bodies,
I'm sure there's a reason.
and they say "dude" a lot.
Dude.
Dude. And apparently they have like pretty sumo wrestling in this game,
Yeah.
like with the wigs and everything.
That was yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. Um, yeah, because I don't think we've really been watching much else. We finished that up, but I've been really tired lately, and I went out of town for several days, and now the battery on my car doesn't work, and we have to get that fixed. It's always something. But yeah, my I've been having some health issues. We're trying to figure that out, and it kind of sucks. So, most of the rest of the coven is meeting up over in the UK this weekend. Carrie went over there. I'm sure she'll talk about it in her next video when she gets back. And Morty and I think Georgie was up there for like maybe the day, and Jen wolfed down the rabbit hole, Joe, and so we were planning to go.
We've kind of always wanted to go to the UK. We've never
Yeah,
actually been able to do that.
but I started really struggling with energy levels last summer, and it just hasn't improved. Done some tests, haven't really figured anything out yet. I'm gonna go back to the doctor soon and see what to do next. It's hard, and that's part of the reason why I haven't been working, because honestly I don't think I have the energy to be on my feet and do anything. It kind of sucks. I've been trying to like, I don't know, it's tough to admit you just can't do things like you could, especially when it's such a drastic and sudden change.
Mm-hmm.
Because I used to work in restaurants, I would be on my feet all day. I'm running around, I'm doing all this stuff, and now it's like, oh, I did the laundry and like cleaned the bathrooms, and now I'm exhausted. Uh, oh, I
Yeah.
went to the grocery store. I need to take a nap. Like, um, I'm not that old. Come on. So we're trying to figure that out, and hopefully we can get some answers.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm just over it. Really am. So hopefully someday in the future we'll be able to go over there.
We'll get there.
I hope so. I want to go places, but it's hard to want to go places if you know you're going to be exhausted the whole time. It feels like a little bit of a waste to spend all that money if you know you're just going to be a wreck.
Yeah. So we're gonna do some cheaper things closer to home instead.
Yeah. I am going to 2 retreats this year, so that's exciting. I'm going to the one from Garon Stitchery in September up in Alabama, and then I'm going to the Queen City Stitchers one in October in Charlotte. Yes. So those will be fun, and at least that's like something. So, yeah. Now, the adventure this week is to just get my freaking car fixed.
Yeah. Apparently things are more complicated now.
Yeah, so we went to the O'Reillys and they were like, yeah, we need this other part that we have to order, or it might just like screw up your whole car.
Oh yeah.
I thought my car was simple. Apparently, that's just not true of any car anymore.
Oh well.
Yeah, we'll get it worked out. Eh. Anyway, I think that's about it for us
Yeah,
today.
I can't think of anything else.
Yeah. not a
Excuse me.
super long video, but I didn't do as much stitching the past like week or so because driving and then my parents' house, I just really didn't get. I did a little bit of needlepoint on a project, which I should have brought that in here, but maybe I'll show it off when I get it finished. It's going to be a little tissue cozy box thing with Eeyore on it.
Yes, unfortunately, she doesn't have one of those Teslas where you can just like drive autonomously, and just like stitch the whole way,
Oh, I
and
would.
hopefully make it home alive.
I wouldn't trust. I wouldn't trust that stuff at all.
I don't either.
Absolutely not. Yes, drive through Atlanta traffic car.
That would be funny though. Like I would personally laugh if I was just like sitting in traffic and then I look over and someone in the driver's seat is just like stitching. That would amuse me greatly.
Not horrify you?
Well, it'd be rush hour traffic, so it would be bumper to bumper anyway.
I suppose so.
It's not really that dangerous. My dad once saw someone like reading a newspaper, and it was not really bumper to bumper. It was moving.
I always see people on their phones.
Yeah.
That what irritates me is when they're on their phone at a light and then they're not paying attention and you have to like honk at them and be like, "Hey, pay attention."
And then they make it through, but you can't.
Oh, like the guy when we were at Nukes the other day,
Yeah.
who all of a sudden the light turns green and suddenly he's so fascinated and fiddling with something in on the passenger side, like what are those things called?
Sun visor?
Yeah, the sun visor, and doesn't go, and then finally goes, and of course it's like right when the light is turning red, and I was like, you were sitting there for like 5 minutes, you couldn't fiddle with whatever it was, you had to start fiddling with it once the light turned green.
All right.
Oh, your hand is cold.
Sorry. Anyway, I think we have covered everything.
Yes, including my sometimes road rage.
It's okay. It happens.
Well, people should be less irritating.
They should.
All
Please,
right.
world, be less irritating.
Yes.
We would appreciate it.
And I will buy now and craft later.
There we go.
I have a shirt for every occasion.
You probably do, honestly. We can check.
Except for St. Patrick's Day. I don't think I have anything appropriate for St. Patrick's Day.
All right.
Maybe I need to get one.
Maybe. Anyway, that's all we have. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, I'll see you next week. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I would like to. It'd be fun to get to 500.
Yeah.
That'd be exciting. Tell your friends. Anyway, we'll see you next time, and I hope you have a great rest of your day or evening or whenever you're watching this. Bye.
Generic period of time.
Yes.
Bye.